Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to Q4 and FY24 earnings conference call of AVG Logistics Limited, hosted by Kirin Advisors. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Vaishnavi Ambokar from Kirin Advisors. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, I welcome you all to the conference call of AVG Logistics Limited. From management team, we have Mr. Sanjay Gupta, Managing Director and CEO, and Mr. Himanshu Sharma, CFO. Now I hand over the call to Mr. Sanjay Gupta, sir, Managing Director and CEO. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. Good afternoon, dear investor. A very warm welcome to Q4 24 conference call for AVG Logistics Limited. We will start with our recent development and financial performance. Thank you all stakeholders for being part of AVG. We are sustainable, reliable, integrated logistics company for India's top businesses. Our vision is to be part of India's success story by being the most reliable and sustainable logistics service partner to India's top businesses. AVG Logistics has evolved into a dynamic force, becoming a trusted and leading multimodal logistics solution provider in India. The journey of AVG Logistics is marked by rapid growth, fueled by a dedicated team of logistic experts and a technological advanced fleet to deliver customized full truck solution across transportation, warehousing, distribution, supply chain management, 3PL services, and cold chain transportation. AVG Logistics aims to deliver excellence with every mile through a continuous focus on customer centricity and a dedication to staying at the forefront of industry technology. We also secured a long-term contract from Indian Railways for the operation of parcel train valued rupees 105 crore with a contract tenure of 6 years. Though this contract, while departure of the train from Chennai to Guwahati, company will serve the industry in the field of tire, hosiery, garment, FMCG, incentive, etc. Departure of the train from Guwahati to Chennai, the company will serve in the field of tea, bamboo, plastic granules, mosquito repellent, FMCG, and hair oil, etc. Continuing our commitment towards cleaner and more sustainable supply chain practices, we have ordered LNG trucks from LNG OEMs to our fleet and launched the very first LNG truck in March 24. These efforts signify the meaningful stride towards a cleaner, greener world where the businesses play a crucial role in shaping more sustainable and resilient future. The fleet strength of the company as on March 23 was 467 owned vehicles and increased to 574 vehicles as on 31st March 24. These vehicles were built on the request of the customer on the long-term contract. With addition of 107 vehicles, we also expanded on our rail network with the addition of three new routes, bring the total of 8 rail routes. Our business plans are initiative including launching EV electric vehicle and LNG fleet, targeting to add 50 vehicles by December 24 and another 50 vehicles by June 25 for green logistic exposition. Our market focus and differentiation and driving by a strong customer base in the FMCG sector and focus to expand into a chemical, pharma, cement, paper, steel industry, electrical, telecommunication, auto part industries, and other major industries. Our competitive landscape include unique service like multimodal transportation, rail service, cold chain transportation, warehousing services, and packer and mover services. The company's dedication to honesty, responsibility, and dedication to customers set up apart in the industry. We are pleased to announce company has declared a dividend of 12% on its face value of its shareholders contribution of this year, also compared to 10% previous year, which was we are pleased to announce company has declared a dividend of 12% on its face value and its shareholder, and has been approved by the board of meeting on 29th May 24, and to be recommended for shareholder approval in upcoming AGM. Thank you for your continued support and partnership, which remain pivotal in our success. Thank you for being an important part of the company journey. For a detailed overview of our financial performance, I invite CFO Mr. Himanshu Sharma to take forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pleased to share our consolidated key financial highlights for Q4 financial year 24 and financial year 24 on overall basis. In the fourth and last quarter of the financial year, we closed revenue at 136.95 crore, marking a notable year-on-year growth of 21.33%. The total income has increased to 147 crore with year-on-year growth of 28.42%. EBITDA stood at 45.35 crore, reflecting a year-on-year growth of 61.26%. EBITDA margin reached to 33.12%, showcasing a growth of 820 basis points quarter-on-quarter. We are proud to report a PAT of 22.88 crore with an impressive year-on-year growth of 106.56%, resulting PAT margin of 16.7% for the quarter ended March 2024. Q4 financial year 24 includes exception item of 13.94 crore income from NDR AVG Business Park partial investment sale and one-off income of rupees 7.02 crore reported in other income from reinstatement of investment from fair value through profit and loss accounting as per Ind AS 109. These numbers were at PBT level. Therefore, excluding the above mentioned one-offs, the Q4 2024 we have reported a PBT of 7.58 crore against the PBT of 6.51 crore of Q3 24. In percentage term, Q4 EBIT has improved to 5.54% against 5.21%, which is showing a growth of 6.33% quarter-on-quarter basis. Please also note that Q4 financial year 23 financial was first time adoption of Ind AS with migration to the main board, and therefore quarterly results were also reported first time. Erstwhile, half-yearly reporting in SMA platform. And the overall performance of the company are comparable with quarter-on-quarter basis from the current year quarters and year-on-year basis with respect to full year reported numbers. Our EPS also saw significant growth, standing at 19.10, up by 103.20% compared to previous year. These were quarterly performance explanation, and now going into full year performance for financial year 24, we closed revenue at 479.88 crore, marking a year-on-year growth of 12.3%. The total income increased to 491.07 crore, indicating a solid growth of 14.23% year-on-year. EBITDA for the year amounted to 108.86 crore, showing a robust year-on-year growth of 40.04% with an EBITDA margin of 22.69%, up by 449 basis points. Our PAT increased to 31.92 crore, exhibiting a year-on-year growth of 283.07%, resulting PAT margin of 6.5%, up by 456 basis points. Overall, year-on-year basis, our operational costs have increased by approx 2% with inflationary and year-on-year increases, but all other expenses which sales, general administration, finance cost, depreciation has reduced by approx 3.7%, which has resulted overall operational PAT improvement to 13.4 crore against 8.63 crore of the previous year, which has resulted a growth of 60.62% compared to financial year 23. Our EPS for the fiscal year stood at 26.66, reflecting year-on-year growth of 277.30%. We are also happy to inform that company debt has reduced from 112.74 crore to 88.88 crore in financial year 24, reflecting improved financial health. Thank you, dear investors, for your continued support and trust in AVG Logistics. We appreciate your commitment to our journey. Your confidence inspires us to reach new heights in the logistics industry, and we value your partnership in our growth. Now we are open to any question you may have.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on the touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. We'll take our first question from the line of Prathamesh Devar from Tiger Assets. Please go ahead.
Yeah, congrats, sir, for the good set of numbers. So just wanted to know, in Q3, I think we told we are going to enter into QSR sector. So how is it going, sir? And
yeah, QSR sector is doing well, and we have received the order from JFL, and our revenue in this sector will be double in the March 25.
Okay,
and
it will be
this
double
is also
by...
implemented, as I have mentioned, that we have added 107 fleet in this year. So the new fleet which we are adding to the profitable business, which is like QSR is one of them.
Okay, so this QSR revenue, how much it contributes currently to the revenue, sir?
It is around, presently we are doing business with this customer of around 12 to 14 crore per annum, and now this will increase to 30 crore per annum.
Okay, for FY25.
Yeah. So this is already 100% implemented, and this is from March onward we are placing the vehicles, and now the entire placement has been done and business has started.
Okay. And sir, just wanted to know on the margin side, how much EBITDA margins and also PAT margins are we expecting for FY25 and 26?
25, 26, we are expecting the PAT margin will be around 5 to 6%.
Okay.
Yeah. And revenue we are expecting and doing a lot of efforts towards that line. That top line will be around 700 crore.
Okay, for FY25. Okay, sir. And sir, I think we are also getting into pharma. So,
yeah,
like again, how much it contributes to the revenue? And second, I think overall on the cold chain space, I think we have given target of reaching 30% contribution in revenue by FY25. So how is it going, sir?
30% of the total revenue.
Yeah, I think by March 25 you have told in Q3 con call.
So we are working on that line. So like QSR, ice cream, butter, pharma, and chocolate and fruit and vegetables. These are the major products which we are doing in the cold chain. And if we touch our 700 crore figure, out of that around 25 to 30% will be the cold chain, sir.
Okay. Great, sir. That's it from my side, and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. We have our next question from the line of Sajul Gupta from FE Securities. Please go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon, Sanjay, and congratulations for good set of numbers. Just now you said that you are targeting a turnover. My question is 700 crore rupees in the current year. And your margins in the last year at the current turnover of 480 crores, I suppose it's 2.8%.
Yeah.
And you're talking of an increase from 2.8 to going to 5 to 6%.
Yeah.
So what is it going to attribute to take this margins on a higher side? Are you doing a high margin business now, or what is it which is going to contribute to this margin?
Yeah. So as of now, this year our margin is around 2.8 to 3%, and as we mentioned that we are focusing on reefer business and this LNG and electrical vehicle. These business are highly profitable compared to the diesel vehicle. So, as our CFO mentioned that our cost of finance has also reduced. Hence, we are sure that we may be able to achieve the profitable target of 5 to 6% this year.
Okay. Could you tell me the dynamics of this LNG truck business which you are talking of introducing in the current year?
Yeah. The dynamics is like that, the value of the vehicle is around 80 lakh, and this vehicle is giving us a revenue of around 6 lakh to 7 lakh per month, one vehicle. And the EBITDA in this vehicle is around 30%, and PAT is around 12 to 15%.
Okay.
So the cost of LNG is less than the diesel price, and since all the FMCG customers or MNC customers are willing to take this vehicle, and they have the priority to use as a sustainable and alternative fuel. So all the entire industry is now focusing on alternative fuel. So we are having the good order book of around more than 100 vehicles in our hand from the FMCG client, steel industry, and cement industries.
Okay. So you plan to introduce 50 trucks in the current year, as you said.
Yeah. Our presence in Pan India. So we are focusing on 10, 15, 20 vehicles. We need minimum 10 to 15 vehicles at one place. So we are signing with Dalmia Cement, and we are signing with all FMCG customer like Nestle, and these companies are very much interested in using the alternative fuel.
So that means if you are talking of 50, if I do the math correctly, you are talking about turnover 36 odd crore rupees.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
36 crores will give you a beta of 30%, 25 to 30%.
Yeah.
Okay. And is this margin sustainable kind of a margin for coming years?
Pardon, sir, for आवाज ठीक से नहीं आ रहा, sir.
I'm asking, are these margins sustainable?
Yes. These are sustainable margin. Yeah. Because, you can see that our entire profitability is increasing from compared to last year also. And this year also, these are surely we will get the margin of 5 to 6%.
Okay.
That level.
But tell me, last question, is this going to be a new business, or is it going to be a business you are going from your old trucks, you will be transferring into LNG?
No. The present vehicles we are using at 100% level. So these LNG vehicles and electric vehicles we are introducing on receipt of LOI from the customer with a long-term contract of 5 to 7 years, because it's a huge investment. So we are not taking any vehicles without any long-term commitment, and this will be totally new business, which will help us to improve our top line and bottom line both.
Okay. And sir. And my last question is your reefer business. What revenues did you clock last year in reefer business?
Last year our business will be around 75 to 80 crore. But now this year we are targeting it to make it double by 150 crore.
150 crores.
Yeah.
And how the margins are based in reefer business?
The reefer business margins are better than the normal driver business. It is around, say, 20 to 25%. Because it's a less competition and high value items, and customers are very much interested to move the material in the reefer, and a lot of awareness is available in the market now.
Okay. I see. Okay. Thanks, sir. Sanjay, thank you very much, and wish you all the good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we take the next question, would like to remind participants to press star and one to ask a question. Next question is from the line of Nitin Verma, a retail investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I want to ask that, like what you said in the results of FY23, that you have 9 months of first 9 months result adjusted in the last quarter. So I was seeing the results of FY22 and for the Q4 of FY22 also, is this scenario the same? I mean, in FY22, as I can see, for the Q4, you have I think around 41 crore of operating profit. So was it the same case? It was adjusted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was also the reinstatement. So March 23 was a first time implementation of Ind AS, and then 22 also was a comparative reinstatement happened. So 22 and so that's where the current all the quarters are pretty comparable and.
Okay. So if I was just watching the results. So in FY22, if you have the results, can you tell, how much was the PAT there for Q4? Because I was just comparing YOY for all the Q4s to find out if the current year's results are the best one. I hope I'm clear.
Yes.
So
22 overall full year, we closed with 6 crore of the revenue.
Mm-hmm.
And against that, 23 was 8.33 crore. And against 8.33 crore, the yearly revenue is 31.92 crore now. Out of that, one of is 18 and roughly 13.4 crore is our operational. So if we see operational, it was 6, then 8.33, and then 13.4.
Okay. Actually, I was more concerned about the Q4 because as I can see in the Q4, the current results are of FY24, that is Q4. You have adjusted the FY23 of Q4 according to that. But I just wanted to understand if the results that I'm seeing is cleaner of FY22 of Q4. Are these results, as per, they are also adjusted or they are correct? They show the actual revenue of Q4.
No, sir, that's what I explained, that it is not showing the right indicator.
Okay.
Because it was a Ind AS adjustment, and that's where I explained that when we see into full year profitability, it is 6, 8.33 and 14.
Actually, earlier we are making balance sheet of 6 months now. So now because of shifting into the main board, so little bit having confusion to the investor that, but now it is over. And if you compare from this year only, all will be comparable.
Okay. Thank you. Understood. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take our next question from the line of Anirudh Singh from Singh and Associates. Please go ahead.
Good evening, management. My first question is, can you hear me?
Yeah. Please, sir.
Oh, okay. So I have seen you have a very good numbers right now.
Yeah.
So what are the expectations? Can you put some light on our multimodal businesses?
Yeah, multimodal business is mainly the transportation of the material by train, as we have signed a long-term contract with the Indian Railways, and we are foreseeing the shortage of driver in the long haul, and hence we have shifted our business and booked the train for next 6 years from Indian Railways, and a lot of business opportunities are coming up because these things are sustainable and time-bound service, and customers are happy with the services.
Okay, great. And what will be your strategies and steps towards green mobility?
Our strategy is like that, we are shifting to the electric vehicle and alternative fuel called LNG, that is liquid natural gas. And slowly, gradually, the availability is increasing in entire South India, West India, and North India. So as of now, we are running the vehicles from Gujarat to Maharashtra, and later on we will increase from Gujarat to North and Gujarat to South also. So as I had mentioned, we are increasing and our fleet in this sector, and our fleet, 100 fleet will be added over a period of time in next 1 year or so. So this will help increase our business profitability, and will also support for the sustainability and environment.
Okay. So what will be your strategy if you want to expand your business and market share?
So strategy is like that, we have to approach the customers like heavy commodity like steel, cement. We are not serving much in this sector as of now, but we got the order from the customer around 100 vehicles from the steel and cement industry like Dalmia Cement, Tata Steel, and these companies are very much interested. So we are giving details to them and signing the contract for the long term of around 5 to 7 years.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. We have our next question from the line of Sunil Jain from Nirmal Bang Securities. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My question relates to your railway business.
Yeah.
I think you got 2 more rail connectivity in this quarter.
Yeah.
From 6 to 8. So can you say what are all the financial terms, what need to, since you have to give some advances, or how it works?
No. We actually, we are getting these trains on long-term contract through a tender process. So the tender is allotted to us for the next 6 years, and we have to give the bank guarantee of around, for say, around 100 crore tender, we have to give the bank guarantee, say around 40 lakh, 50 lakh type. 50 lakh bank guarantee we have given. And now regarding the finance, we have to make the payment to railways on the usage basis. So per trip, when, for example, if we are loading the train on every Tuesday, so we need to pay the payment on every Tuesday, not in advance. So it is a light asset model, leasing model. So we have to pay on use and pay, but we have given the commitment that we will load the train every week. So there is no huge financial involvement in this, and we are lifting the material from customers on weekly basis and moving in the trains.
So the racks will be provided by Indian Railway, and
yes,
you will be filling those racks, and
yeah,
you will be filling, that will be filled by only you, not by any other person.
No other party. It is exclusively to be loaded by us only.
And this existing 6 train, what is the capacity utilization then in that case? Means all these.
Yeah, we are at 98 to 100%, 98% capacity.
Okay. And how much revenue these 6 trains are doing, means has done in the last year?
Last year it will be around 100 crore, and because few trains were added during the year, so next year the entire train business will be more than 200 crore.
Okay. And what are all margin in this?
There will be margin around 15 to 18%.
That is an EBITDA level.
Yeah.
And PAT level?
PAT level it will be around 5 to 6%.
And after these 8 trains, how many more tenders are likely to come in this?
We are in touch with railways, and we are talking to them for another 8 trains in coming time, quarterly 1 train. So next 2 years we will add another 8 trains. Quarterly 1 trains we are adding.
Okay, next 2 years you can add another 8 trains.
Yeah. So these are the tailor-made route. So first we are talking to the customer, and there is not a single customer in the train. We are talking to 4-5 customer of one place, and these trains are then if total 20 wagons are there in a train, then 5 wagon each or 3 wagon each one customer will take. So first we take the commitment from the customer, then we are talking to railways, and then participating in the tender. On that basis, this model work. Otherwise, because it can be the loss model if we give the guarantee to the railways and we don't able to fill it, then it can be a loss. So first we sign the contract or take the commitment from the customer, and only then we are going to take the train from the railways.
That is great. And then the working capital in this is you have to make payment to the railway upfront, and then you get the payment from your customer. It's like that.
That is around say 90 days, 100 days customer payment. But it is not like that. We need to pay any huge amount for 100 crore tender. The investment is around 1 crore के आसपास investment रहता है उसमें.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, it's a light asset model because entire asset operation. Our duty is to load the train. Railway duty is to provide the train, and operation of the train comes under railway responsibility.
What I was asking, like for railway, you have to make see one train is leaving, so you might have to make payment in advance to the railway.
Yeah.
Then
On the day of loading, on advance on the day of loading.
Okay, and then you get the payment from your customer in 90 days.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take our next question from the line of Kajal Pathak, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
First of all, congratulations for your results.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Sir, in Q3, as you had mentioned that we are targeting to add 100 vehicles by December 24 for green logistics. So how much expansion is done till date? Can you elaborate on that?
Till date, we have given the order of 50 vehicles, and this will come gradually by September 24 तक 50 गाड़ी 60 गाड़ी आ जाएगा. And further, it will be depend upon the demand from the customer. So more or less by December or maximum by March, we will add 100 vehicles.
Okay. That's all, sir.
So you must have seen our report in the media also that vehicle has been already on road, and it is running very well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll take our next question from the line of Vivek, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sir, there seems to be very high exceptional income. And that is one-off, and so obviously that should not really be expected to happen on a recurring basis. So can you kindly give background on what that exceptional item income is? And outside of that exceptional income, what could be the growth trajectory that you're projecting?
Actually, we did some investment in 2017-18 as a warehousing project, which is a part of our business. And so that warehouse project got completed, and we got the opportunity to sell it off to some investors. So we have 35% share in this project. Out of that, 25% we have sold, and 10% still remaining with us. And in lieu of sell of 25%, we got this profitability. So this profitability, one-off income, will help us to improve the overall financial health of the company. And this is we are lucky that we got that such type of profit, 110 type of, and this is good as a health of the financial of the company.
So this is when was this realized? Which quarter?
This is in last quarter only, sir.
The last
Quarter 4.
Okay. And that is, so the exceptional item is 14.23 crores, correct?
Yeah.
And the other income, which is normal, is 11. So that is on account of the operations of the company, the other income normal, which is 11.19 crore.
Yeah, it's other operation of the company like warehousing, etc. 7 crore. And 7 crore is, my CFO will explain on this.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. So there is a 7 crore restatement, what I explained during my inaugural speech also. So that's there. Otherwise, it is from business. So 7 crore plus this 13.94 crore, that is the one-off. So if we remove that, our PBT still has improved this quarter, and it reached to 7.58 crore against 6.5 crore of the previous quarter.
So let's say so one is the exceptional item of 14.23 crore. Is that the one-off sale of 25% of your holding in that warehousing company?
Both are from same. So 13.94, which is on the face of the P&L, that is from the realization, and we still hold roughly 35% of the investment in this InvIT trust, where we got allotted the units of that trust. So that were valued at 3 crore cost, and it has been reinstated to 10 crore now. So 7 crore profit came from that reinstatement, and 13.94 crore is from the realization of or selling of the 65% of the investment.
So roughly you realized 21 crores thanks to these two.
Yeah. At revenue level, and at PAT level it is 18.5 crore.
So without getting into too much of intricacy, I want to understand your sales has grown 12.3%. Does this have any of this one-off sale, or is just your operation of the company is 12.3% growth?
This is all operational growth, 12.35%. Yeah.
So if you see the PAT of your company, the PAT has grown from say 7.8 or 8 crore to 32 crores. So that's a 3x growth. That's a 4x growth or a 3x jump in profit. And in this 32 crore is your 31 crore, right? That entire thing is, you said 23 plus 7, 31. So the entire thing is from this one-off sale. I'm trying to understand your net profit on account of normal operations of the company, as opposed to all these exceptional items and sale item which you have done, which is not recurring. Can you throw light on that?
Yeah. I'll explain that, sir. So that is 18.5 crore roughly out of 31.9. So 13.4 is from our business operation. So 13.5 crore we did from business operations profit, which has arose from 8.33 crore, and in percentage sum it is 2.5+% against 1 and odd % from the previous year. And as sir has explained, these 14 crore we want to take to 5 to 6% PAT level in the coming year, with approximately 700 crore revenue target, which we are targeting for the next year.
So when we go to, let's say, standard screener application and see a profit growth of 180%, that's a bit misleading, because it's not really operations, profit from operations. It's profit from these other investment activities that you have done, which is of course is laudable, but it is not something that we can expect on an ongoing basis. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So if the growth trajectory on the PAT, if I just see the PAT growth trajectory, that's for the last 5 years is probably very fair at 16% compounded profit growth. The last 3 years also could be misleading, because it has these exceptional items. Am I right?
Exceptional item and Q4, if we see particularly for the 2 years, which is 23 and 22, which is the first time in the implementation of the Ind AS. So those quarters may be misleading, due to this. But once you go through our detailed annual report and the financials, even this quarter financials, we have explained that through a note. Auditors has explained that. So that's fair. I think screener might be a snapshot, but you please go through our financial where we have explained it in a right way.
Yeah, just to conclude, so your compounded sales growth is roughly around 12 or 13% for the last 10 years, which is very good. Your profit growth over 10 years is 24%, but probably it is bumped up by this exceptional income and other activities. Your ROE is around, say, 12 or 13%. Your ROC also would be similar?
Yeah, ROC is improving. It is 20 plus odd percentage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is, and what would you be guiding for in the next, say, 1 or 2 or 3 years? Top line and bottom line.
The top line is, as we explained, that it is 700 crore next year we are targeting. And next 3 years, certainly with this 15-20% growth, we want to build into the company to make it to, say, 1,000 crore company in next 3 to 4 years. And on the bottom line PAT, we are targeting 5% to 6% for this year, and want to take this 5 to 6 to 10% like on a gradual progressive basis. So
okay.
that's what we are targeting to do.
This year we can expect a huge jump in your top line. You said 50% you are guiding for growth, 700 crore.
40% growth.
Or 45%.
45%.
And the rest would be a little taper off. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll take our next question from the line of Mahesh Sheth, an individual investor. Please go ahead. Mr. Mahesh Sheth, please unmute your line.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Your volume is very low, Mr. Sheth. Can you use your handset mode, please?
I'm using my handset only, ma'am.
Please speak a bit louder.
Okay, I'll speak a bit louder.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
First of all, congratulations for this great set of numbers.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, and thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask that in Q3 FY24 con call, your guided revenue was of 525 crores in FY24 and 700 crores in FY25. So in FY24, we have missed the target. So are there any specific reasons behind it?
No specific reason. Actually, we have signed some contract, but because of starting the delay in operation, those are postponed for 1 or 2 months. That was impacted, and we are less than 3 to 4% less. And now all the operations have started, and we will recover this turnover in this complete year of 2025. तो फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मान लीजिए मेरा कोई कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जनवरी में साइन होना था, चालू होना था, उसमें कुछ टेक्निकल रीजन से थोड़ा डिले हो गया था. दैट्स वाई थोड़ा इसमें 3-4% शॉर्ट रह गया. हमने ग्रोथ तो किया है, बट 15-20 करोड़ का और कर सकते थे. थोड़ा सा इसमें वी हैव टेकन केयर, एंड we will complete the same target in March 25, because we are adding the fleet of LNG and electric, and huge demand is coming up with the industry like steel industry and this industry is huge demand. So we will sure that we will complete this time.
Okay. So you are saying that will be able to meet the target of 700 crores in FY25, right?
Yeah. बिकॉज इसमें क्या हुआ था ना कि जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट चालू होना था फर जनवरी में, वो थोड़ा डिले हो गया, तो 1-2 महीने का उसमें थोड़ा सेटबैक लगा उसको.
ओके.
टेक्निकल रीजन, क्योंकि ऑपरेशंस का काफी काम रहता है लॉजिस्टिक्स में. सो वी गॉट सम कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम एक्चुअल कलकत्ता एंड स्टार्टिंग सम डिले इन ऑपरेशन. सो turnover started from March only. So now all the things are operational, and there should not be any hurdles in this project.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I got that, sir. So my next question was, we have recently entered into a new business vertical, which is packers and movers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is the response and any contribution towards the revenue in FY24?
As of now, it is very less, but market response is very good because we have launched this company in October intentionally because the most of the transfers are coming up in the month of April, May, June only, this quarter only. Because बच्चों का स्कूल वगैरह जो शिफ्टिंग कंप्लीशन होता है ये सब इन्हीं महीने में ट्रांसफर होते हैं. So now we are talking to the banks, LIC and all the corporates and day-to-day operations में जो B2C customer होता है, and we are getting a very good response and we are developing the team and it's a very good business which is highly unorganized. Only one or two organized players are there. Otherwise, this business is 15,000 crore business is totally unorganized. So we are trying to grab this business and hopefully this year we may able to touch around 20-25 crore type business in this March 25.
Okay, sir.
Because इसमें क्या है इसमें ना this is highly profitable and customers are not doing any hard negotiation and B2C and B2B both business is available and 2-3 crore per month business is not a much thing on pan-India basis because banks, army, LIC and lot of corporate, lot of transfers are happening from one place to another place. So these are our customer and we fully aware about the business and lot of marketing is required in this business and we are doing and trying to through Google and multimedia and hopefully we definitely get the target of 20-25 crore by March 25.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for answering the questions and all the best.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to ensure that the management is able to answer queries from all participants, please restrict your questions to 2 at a time. You may join back the queue for follow-up questions. We'll take the next question from the line of Radha Agarwala from B&K Securities. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. So I wanted to understand that with our current gross block and also considering the asset-light business, so current capital employed, what would be the max revenues that we can do and by when do we plan to achieve them?
Ma'am, see, in our business model, whatever assets are there, we are using the assets from market also, right? So our asset, we are utilizing to 95 to 100% of the capacity utilization all. And typically, our investment will go towards cold chain and this green mobility, which is EV and LNG. So we are not further planning investments on the FTL side. So we already, whatever revenue should come from the current assets, I mean these fixed assets, that is coming as these are fully utilized. So we'll have to do more investment to increase the revenue.
So per year, how much investments are we anticipating for the next 2 to 3 years?
Next 2 to 3 years, roughly 50 crore to 100 crore investment we would need to do for taking these revenue targets.
So we are using 2 models. One is our investment from our side, and now in market there is another model is called leasing model is available. So we want to keep ourselves as a light asset, and we introduce the model Chalak to Malik बोल के एक scheme लेके आए हैं that few vehicles are added in this scheme, and we are also talking to the NBFCs companies whereas we are taking the lease. So this will be not an investment in the company. We will use and pay to the NBFCs as a leasing charges. So maximum 100 crore investment will be required for the next 2 to 3 years. But we need to add around 200-300 vehicles, which we are taking on the lease.
So 100 crore investment cumulatively for the next 2-3 years.
Yeah. Because why we have to invest? Because it is a light. We want to keep a light asset, and we also should have the right investment. So right investment means that there are opportunities are there in the cold chain and cold chain warehouses and LNG electricity, these vehicles. Whereas if we first try to get the business through the leasing model, and if it is not viable and not available, then we shift it to our investment.
All right, sir. So what I understand is in the next 3 to 4 years, we are targeting to double our revenues to 1,000 crores. And for that, we will need additional fixed asset investments of 100 crores.
Yeah.
Okay.
And इसमें क्या होता है मैम कि इसमें जो हम लोगों को पहले जो इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है ना, तो वी हैव टेकन ऑन द EMI बेसिस. सो जब 100 करोड़ लेंगे तब तक मेरा 20-25-30 करोड़ रुपया पुराना वाला भी डाउन हो जाएगा. सो ओवरऑल देयर इज नो मच pressure on us for the future investment, because we are regularly paying the EMI on monthly basis. This will helping us to reduce our loan. If you have seen that our loan has reduced to around 25 to 30 crore in this year. मेरा अभी लोन कम हुआ है ना मैम, अगर if you see.
Yeah, it has 44 to 27 crores I can see the long term borrowings.
Yeah. So इसमें काफी लोन कम हो जाता है, तो हम वो भी अपना एक ध्यान रखते हैं इन्वेस्टमेंट करने समय कि मेरी जो पुराना लोन कम हो रहा है तभी हम उसको ऐड करते हैं उसको.
Okay, sir. So secondly, I can see that our receivable days have gone up over the last few years. So on one hand, we are growing our business rapidly, but secondly, receivable days are also going up. So could you please highlight that why so?
We are now very serious about this.
Yes, ma'am. So receivable has gone up roughly by 17 days, and out of these 13 days is on account of growth in revenue, and few aged debtors are also there. However, we don't have much credit loss. Credit loss has increased only by 70-75% in this year, which have been provided in the books. So yes, so we have set up a complete credit control team to control it, and we are controlling it.
And we are taking the appropriate action, and if the customers are not paying on time, we will take some corrective action. If we need to change the customers, we'll change the customers also.
Okay, sir. So third, I understand that logistics companies usually have something called B2B and B2C. So from your presentation, I can see that we have majority of B2B as clients. We have mentioned, FMCG companies, auto companies, pharma, etc. So how much is our mix with respect to B2B and B2C, and where the debtor days are going up? Is it in B2B segment or B2C segment?
Actually, ma'am, around 85 to 90% business are coming from B2B, but margins on B2B business are less, and business margin from B2C is high. So that is called part load business. So we are trying to implement in the company, and around 3 to 4% business year on year from last 2-3 years we are doing at B2C, and it is highly profitable compared to B2B. So virtually our target is to take it around 25% of the turnover as a B2C, which will help us to improve the profitability and better payment terms. Because if I sell movement of one individual customer B2C, so I will not give any credit to them, but the customer like FMCG and these customers are doing RM twisting and they are taking the payment terms and 70, 80 days now. So B2C is much better because of the fund rotation and better margin. So we are trying our target is to make 25% of our total turnover as a B2C.
So by when? 25%?
Ms. Agarwala, I request you to join back the queue, please, as we have other participants waiting.
Yeah. So it will be take another 2 to 3 years. So 2-3% every year it will grow.
Okay, sir. Thanks and all the best.
Thank you. We'll take our next question from the line of Keval from Onyx Advisors. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Congratulations for a good set of numbers.
Yeah, thank you.
Was around the railway business. What I understand is the 6 trains which we are currently operating, they are already running at 98% load utilization.
Yeah.
And we are looking at a 5 to 6% PAT margin. So is there a scope to further improve the realization by changing the mix as the route matures?
No. We are trying for the further realization in terms of better money we will get from the customer as a realization, because in trains we are paying to railways as a per ton basis, whereas from the customer we are taking the freight on a truck basis. So now we are trying to make more yield of the train, so that like we are now starting the business of the refrigerated fridge movement, washing machine. तो फ्रिज में क्या होता है सर, फ्रिज का जो वेट होता है, वेट 200 किलो होता है फ्रिज का, लेकिन उसका जो एरिया लेता है वो एरिया लेता है 500 किलो का. So what we are doing, we are using heavy and lightweight vehicle consignment in one train, so that we may able to get more yield of the train, and ultimately it will help us to improve the profitability. So because first of all, when we take the train, our aim is to fill the train. So we got the success in and we got 98% filling the train. Now we are focusing, as you mentioned, is on increasing the yield of the train. So B2C business, and we are doing business of the bingo and Lay's chips. Lay's chips is carrying only 3 ton material, and I am getting the freight from the customer for 9 ton. So, we can move one juice of the Tropicana or Pepsi, and we can move one load of chips also in that same vehicle. So it is called mix of the load, heavy and lightweight. This will help us to improve our profitability. We are focusing on that, and a lot of contract like VIP bag we have signed. So VIP bag the attachee में कुछ वजन नहीं होता है कुछ भी. So total weight is around 2 to 3 ton only.
तो सर हमारा टारगेट क्या होगा? ये 5-6% कहाँ पहुँच सकता है?
ये 10% तक पहुँच सकता है सर, अगर हम फोकसिंग कर रहे हैं उस पे B2C कस्टमर में. और जैसा आपने बोला कि हम लाइट वेट और हैवी वेट की कॉम्बिनेशन करना पड़ेगा हमको.
और जब सर हम ये 100 करोड़ का रेवेन्यू बोलते हैं, तो ये सिर्फ रेट वेट का रेवेन्यू है कि हम जो माल उठा के रोड पे लाते हैं ट्रेन स्टेशन तक, वो भी इंक्लूडेड है?
वो भी इंक्लूडिंग है. तो इसमें क्या होता है कि 75% फ्रेट होता है रेलवे का, और करीबन 15% फ्रेट होता है, या 10% इसमें फ्रेट होता है उसका फर्स्ट लेग एंड सेकंड लेग, एंड मतलब पिकअप फ्रॉम फैक्ट्री टू रेलवे स्टेशन एंड डेस्टिनेशन में रेलवे स्टेशन टू द वेयर हाउस, एंड बाकी 10-15% हमारा मार्जिन होता है इसमें.
राइट. ओके. सर सेकंड क्वेश्चन था, ये जो हम नई ट्रक खरीद रहे हैं 80 लाख रुपए वाली LNG ट्रक्स,
जी सर,
उसका पेबैक पीरियड क्या होगा?
उसका पेबैक पीरियड है अराउंड 3 to 4 years सर.
और उसमें भी पीरियड 90 दिन होगा फ्रेट रिकवरी के लिए?
ये क्या कर दिया सर हमारा क्या इशू हो गया इंडस्ट्री में ना, 4-5 कंपनी ऐसी आ गई हैं
जो लाइक पहले रिविगो आया था, अभी एक ये बाहर की जो स्टार्टअप्स कंपनी है ना, so they got investment from the foreign companies, and because we are in business since 85, so we know how to talk with customer about their payment terms, etc. And earlier Nestle जैसा company, they are giving us in 30 days. But what is happening, these new startups, they don't have the knowledge, and customer are doing RM twisting, and they are agreeing to the wrong पेमेंट टर्म्स. सो अल्टीमेटली क्या होता है कि वो लोग भी जो टर्म्स एग्री करके आते हैं, सो हम लोग को हमारा रेट मिलता है, बट ऑल कस्टमर्स आर अंडर प्रेशर. सो नाउ दे फाइंड दैट ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एज ए इन्वेस्टर, एंड वी आर टॉकिंग टू देम दैट द ट्रेन बिजनेस वी आर गिविंग देम सम बेनिफिट ऑन द फ्रेट साइड. सो वी आर टॉकिंग टू देम फॉर अर्ली पेमेंट, एंड वी विल reduce our payment terms from the customer, and we are working on that line, sir.
Okay. और सर ये जो आज NHAI ने टोल बढ़ाने की बात की है 5% रोड नेटवर्क में, उससे हमारे रेल बिजनेस में प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी.
Today morning I have sent this mail to all our customers. So fortunately this is not applicable on us. Rather we get the freight from the customer, and but our cost will not increase because railway doesn't pay any toll tax.
तो मार्जिन इंप्रूव होंगे सर, हम हमारी
मार्जिन इंप्रूव, यस, मार्जिन इंप्रूव होंगे. अभी जैसे क्या हो रहा था कि अर्लियर द कॉस्ट इज अराउंड 6 रुपीज पर किलोमीटर, सो नाउ दिस कॉस्ट विल गो अप टू 6 रुपीज 30 पैसा पर किलोमीटर.
ओके, एक्सीलेंट. Thank you so much, sir. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll take that as last question for today. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Vaishnavi Ambokar from Kirin Advisors for closing comments. Over to you.
Thank you everyone for joining this conference call of AVG Logistics Limited. If you have any queries, you can write us at info@kirinadvisors.com. Once again, thank you everyone for joining the conference call.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. On behalf of Kirin Advisors, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.
Thank you. Thank you.